Curious what states people are moving to and which states people are doing a mass exit from? Stay tuned. I would say since the pandemic happened, it has definitely taken our world and like one of those snow globes that you play with when you're a kid, and it's just shaken it up, and it has completely changed the dynamics of pretty much everything. And one of those things includes where people are moving to and where people are doing a mass exit. So I'm going to cover that, and we're going to dive into that. Before we do, I want to introduce myself. My name is Brandie with the Mathison-Klein group at Keller Williams Realty, local realtor here in Central Florida. And, it's really just been one of the things that I personally have noticed as we have an influx of people that are moving here into the Central Florida area. So it just piqued my curiosity, and I thought, hey, I'm going to go ahead and share my findings with you guys. There's a lot of different reasons why people are looking to move currently right now. I think that since the pandemic happened, obviously there's been a draw for people to be closer to their loved ones and their family members, first and foremost. And then there's also been the mass opening of people working remotely. And so what that has done is it's caused people to really kind of take a reflection and say, hey, do I really want to live where I'm at right now? Or do I have the opportunity to be able to move where my heart's always desired? Or maybe they're desiring to move into an area that has a lesser cost of living. And so what we've seen is a lot of people that have had the opportunity to be able to work remotely, and they know that their businesses are going to stay remotely working, then they are moving here to the area and also to many different areas as well. We also see people that are moving that from states that their states are very closed down and have really tight restrictions, moving into states that are a little bit more open and have some flexibility of what they're able to do. So that's been another thing that we've seen personally. As you guys know, Florida has been one of the most flexible states as far as things remaining open and different things like that. So the top 5 states that people are doing a mass exit out of, coming in at number 5 is California. So they have had a percentage of 58.7 outbound moves, which is quite significant. And while work is the primary reason that most people are leaving California, the other aspect is that the cost of living there is so high. In fact, California is the third most expensive place to live in the United States. Coming in at number 4 for mass exit is the State of Connecticut. So they are at a 63.5% outbound move-out rate. And their data is showing that everything is more expensive, especially housing and utilities as well. And more than 30% of the people who left were because of retirement. So they wanted to retire somewhere else, and competing with jobs for the number 1 reason for the move out of Connecticut. Coming in at number 3 is the state of Illinois. So they're at a 66.4% outbound move-out rate, and that is down 1 from last year's ranking. So in essence, one of the biggest things that they are complaining about is the taxes are really high in the state of Illinois. Also, in some areas, the crime rate is pretty high as well. Coming in at number 2 is the state of New York. So as we know, so much of New York, the city of New York especially, was on complete lockdown over the pandemic. The cost of living there is one of the highest in the United States. They had an outbound move of 66.9%. So between the combination of the cost of living, with all of the shutdowns, and the high tax rate, that is one of the other reasons that so many people are moving out of the state of New York. And the number 1 state that people are leaving right now is the state of New Jersey. They have an outbound move of 69.5%, and that remains the number 1 spot for the 3rd consecutive year. So that's pretty amazing. One of the biggest culprits is the taxes that you see in New Jersey. So if you've seen their property taxes, they are absolutely crazy. So those are the states that most people are moving out of. Let's check out the states that people are moving into. So the most popular states that people are flocking to right now, coming in at number 5, is the state of Arizona. They have a 61.6% inbound move-in rate. And who doesn't love Arizona? They have year-round sun, and it's just a very beautiful place to live. It does get quite hot during the summers. I'm not gonna lie. I lived there for a few years growing up, and but there's so many different areas that you can choose from in the state of Arizona. Coming in at number 4 is South Dakota. So their inbound move-in rate is 62.3%. So once again, a little bit further up north, but it seems that people want to have that cleaner living. And they did state that 70% of the people that moved out of the state in 2020 cited work as their main reason for leaving. So I don't know if that's a matter of fact that there's better job opportunities elsewhere, or if there's a lack of job opportunities in the state. Coming in at number 3 is the state of Oregon. They have an inbound move-in percentage of 62.5%. Oregon not only has their beauty, but they also have the whole Silicon Valley. It's moving up to the Oregon area. So there's a ton of big tech companies that have a lot of different job opportunities as well in Oregon. Coming in at number 2 is the state of South Carolina. They have an inbound move-in rate of 64%. And the number one reason that people claim to be moving there is the cost of living is very, very affordable. Coming in number 1 with a 70.1% move-in rate is the state of Idaho. So not only is Idaho beautiful, but the cost of living is great, and people just love living there. So because I'm from Florida, I'm also going to tell you where Florida placed. Florida placed as number 9 with an inbound move-in rate of 59.6%. And 40% of new residents have cited retirement as their reason for relocating. Some other great things is we have year-round beautiful weather. We also don't have state income tax, which is fantastic. So if you are considering a move to the Central Florida area, be sure to check out our video of safest cities in Florida. That might be able to help you. And also be sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up. We post new videos every Thursday with great content for you.